Hi everyone, I've got something today to read from October 1980. Window panes take their toll. Even though I hate the thought of cold weather returning, I knew weeks ago the time had come to do some needed work on the house, or it would have to wait until spring again. Since one particular project had already passed 2 winters and 2 springs, I feared the third might take its toll. This project, window work, caulking, scraping, and painting, was at the top of the work list. Too bad it was also on another list, my skills list. There it found a place near the bottom. With my husband up to his ears in harvest chores, I had to tackle the windows alone for the first time in my life. I had done the work before, but on an assembly line. Someone else scraped, another caulked, and I painted. I never thought much about the other 2 jobs until I started working. They seemed easy enough before when done by others, so I thought nothing about tackling all the jobs at one time by myself this fall. First, I scraped off the old paint, a simple task, I guess. But then I began asking myself stupid questions like, how much do I scrape? When do I know I have enough of the old junk off? If I don't get enough off, will the new paint peel and all my work be worth for nothing? As I worked to the best of my ability, I called myself scores of names for not paying attention to previous workers. I tried the caulking gun next. I couldn't remember ever using the gadget before, but decided it couldn't be too hard. You just pull the trigger and squish, the stuff came out. Well, I pulled and it squished all over the place. After one window, there was white goo all over me, all over the gun, and all over the glass, and a little bit in the corners where it belonged. No use turning back now. Window number 2 had to be easier. It was scraped and ready for caulking. I was experienced now. I climbed a ladder and put the caulking gun in place. The first side went along smoothly. Well, if not smoothly, at least it went on, and even the ripples would keep out winter drafts. The opposite side stopped me. There was a piece of old caulk still in place. It had to be removed before the new could be applied. I took out my knife to dislodge it. The tiny chunk of caulk shouldn't have been an obstacle. Click went my knife, clack went the caulking, and crack went the pane of glass. I got down from the ladder and went into the house for a drink. My talented, ever-fixing husband can do a better job. The next day, the weather stopped field work, so he helped me with the windows. Mr. Fixit, Bob, had 3 panes broken by the end of the afternoon. Well, I feel better now. So that's how we worked together back in the days when I could rely on Bob, and now that he's gone, I can't. And I have to do things for myself. I don't think I'm going to do any windows right now. Most of them have been replaced, so that's a good thing. I hope you have a wonderful fall and come back again for another of my old columns from the archives of Words in My Pocket.